the majority of people are going to leave the market in the red, and it's literally just due to one thing, and that's going to be the art of patience, guys. Now, I made a video 5 months ago called the 1000 day rule. Let me know if you've been here for the past 5 months. Let me know if you watched this video, guys. But what I was getting at in this video was the halving cycles and when we could be expecting tops for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and for our altcoins as well. At this time, we were 100 days after the halving, and we said, really, maybe we got like another 400 days to go. So what we need to do is just remember that we need to be patient and that there's going to be volatility along the way. Now, when you apply it to the current cycle, guys, the window to buy Bitcoin 500 days before the halving has elapsed. And now the focus should be to shift on the countdown after the post-halving sale, right? So specifically 500 days from the 4th Bitcoin halving, which was on April 19th, is going to land September the 1st-ish. Now, a lot of you guys, you get at me in the comments because you say, oh, you said March top. I just thought we might have an early top. I'm actually happy to be wrong in this case. A lot of different metrics saying 200k Bitcoin, 250k. You guys let me know what you think. I think 150k is achievable. 120k definitely should be achievable if we do get our next markup, guys. But then there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, right, we're going to be going to like 500k and beyond. I'm seeing it all over the timeline. You guys can load up a Dune account for free and then you can get these indicators as well. But if you look where we are now, halving cycle to peak, this is the halving right there. You can see here, we're on the 4th cycle and we're currently at about 300 days in. So we're over halfway through. What's happened after, guys? Look, every single time between 200 to 300 days, there's been these big shakeout events, right? Shakeout, shakeout, shakeout. And a lot of them are like a lot bigger shakeouts than what we're experiencing at the moment, guys. So there are going to be these consolidations along the way. Generally, it's an uptrend 500 days after the halving. The reason that we can't stomach it is because, number one, a lot of us are in majority altcoins. This is applying to Bitcoin. Number two, if Bitcoin dominance is seriously high and we do get shakeouts, then a lot of our altcoins now are printing maybe lower lows than what you guys got in at. But just remember where we are. We're halfway post the 500-day halving to cycle peak level, guys, okay? So remember, we could be counting down 200 days, which is less than a year, which could bring us to a top before the end of the year. And this is an example of it. Now, I like Mickey the Bull, okay? I actually do like his posts. He does post a lot of bullish stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of different buy signals being printed on altcoins, on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on the 2-day time frame. So again, this is not going to be the 15-minute chart, the hour chart, the day chart. This will take weeks to play out. This will take weeks for us to then re-tackle this high, guys. So we could be in accumulation for altcoins for, again, like another month. And I'm anticipating continued chop for our altcoins, maybe even continued downtrend for our altcoins until the end of February, maybe going into March as well. Currently still in my ETH short, guys. Now, one thing to bear in mind for all of our altcoins, ICP on that list as well, is that regardless of what altcoin you hold, when we have pullbacks while Bitcoin dominance is increasing, altcoins are going to start to print new lows because there is less strength in altcoins. Every crash is outweighing every pump at the moment. It's when you start to see this dominance drop, the pullback should be, you know, less painful for our altcoins. But you can see here, 3 out of 3 times so far, every time Bitcoin dominance has broken into the 58% range plus, we've revisited 71%. So we could be going up to that 71% maybe towards the end of this month into next month. And this makes sense because the stars are aligning now and all of the retail investors are starting to capitulate. They're panicking. They're feeling anxiety about their portfolio. None of you guys can tell me that when you see, you know, a big amount of your net worth crash down 30%, 40% in a week, it doesn't make you feel a little bit, you know, not great. That even makes me feel a little bit anxious sometimes. But we have to remember that this is part of the market cycle. We are humans. They play into our emotions. And that's why you're seeing a lot more people capitulate at these tough times. They don't capitulate at the highs when everything's good, when you should be taking profits. They capitulate at the lows when really you should be trying to look for your best coins to be picking up or just doing nothing, guys. Now, I think one big indicator of tops, I said to you in previous videos, is going to be meme coins. When the meme coins do get overheated, you know, it should be ringing alarm bells. People don't take profits from memes because they think it's going to go up forever. They think it's going to be the next Dogecoin or Pepe or whatever it is, Sheep. For you guys, you know, even people in the barbers were saying to me, do you think Sheep's ever going to go to 1 cent? You know, you're getting a lot more retail and newbie retail that don't really understand the market, and they think that because it's got a lot of zeros, it means that it can eventually reach 1 cent, because 1 cent is still cheap, right? Doesn't make sense. 44 billion wiped out from the meme coin market, so that could be a nice sentiment reset for all of us. Now, if we do have a bit of a longer term vision, okay, and maybe we start to invest into less riskier assets, and that's going to be not meme coins. It's going to be things like Bitcoin, maybe things like ICP, your other top coins as well that are building. You're going to see that Bitcoin is on pace to reach 300k by 2030, which is only 5 years away. 2020 was 5 years away, and many of us were here in 2020. How quick did those 5 years go, right? So people do just completely ignore Bitcoin when they really shouldn't, because you know, Bitcoin is going to have a steady increase over time, and we're going to need it to continue to increase like this over time if we do want the general crypto market to continue in an uptrend. But bear case 300k, base case 700k, bull case 1.5 milli. You guys let me know what you think is going to hit in 2030. I do think that we are nearly approaching the last leg. So will it go up until September? Will we peak out sometime in June, July? We're going to find out, guys. But if we do continue into a low towards the end of February, and we do have our next markup, this could be the last leg, bringing us, you know, between 120 to 180k via this fractal. And with that being said, shout out Mike, all-time high for wallets holding 1000 ICP. How many ICP do you guys hold? Are you part of the 1000 gang? Let me know in the comments. Even 100 ICP is still great, guys. So well done to everybody who's been stacking in the past couple of years. How much do you hold? We're at 15k holders of a 1k balance. And while that is happening, now shout out Fabio, shout out Zero to Hero. A lot of the supply is coming off the exchange, so it's not like, you know, they're buying this ICP and just leaving it on Binance, for example, or Mexi, whatever it is, to then go and trade it within the next month. They're taking it, putting it in the NNS, putting it in cold storage. So we're seeing the circulating supply decrease as time goes on, which is great. It gives us a good indication that ICP holders, being you guys, are here for the long run, and a lot of you 8-year gang obviously are here for the long run. So there should be a lot less price fluctuations as time does go on. But when we go and check out the ICP chart, we're at $6.77 today. Now this is the 1 hour chart. I'm showing you the 1 hour because a lot of you guys want to know what do I expect next. We got the 100-hour moving average above us. So I do think in the short term we should still stay like below this $7.24 region. We got targets of the 0.618 to the 1, which is going to be $6.40 to around $5.59. If ETH does print new lows, we're probably going to go to $4.25, guys. So whether you like to hear that or not, you know, some of you need to hear that and you need to be prepared for that. We probably will likely go to $4.26 if ETH prints lower than 2K. So bear that in mind, because that's going to be another 50% correction. However, it's going to be a great opportunity for all of you guys who missed out all the way over here, guys, right? All of you who missed out on these bear market lows, pretty much all of this gains is going to be erased. And it will be a point where everybody says ICP is a dead shitcoin, more than they already do now, guys. Okay, so we've got to keep a close eye on ETH. ETH is continuing the downtrend. We're leaving the demand zone. Remember, fill the wick is going to be around 2.2K. I think we're going to continue down into this wick over the coming days and weeks, so just bear that in mind. I've got my short open. For all of you who watch the base videos, I put a POC put option in, meaning that I'm expecting the price to go down. I think that's probably in profit now. But if you guys want more help on, you know, trying to catch these trades to the downside as well as the upside when we're going to start to re-long, go and check out Sale on the Members Club. It's 50% off for all of you guys. It's just $25. So you guys will know exactly when we're going to start to re-long ETH. We're going to get into a lot of longs on things like ICP, our other top plays as well, guys. But the market's looking pretty red today. There's going to be a lot of anxiety in the market, but just know these things reverse very, very quickly. It's only the 6th of Feb. I think there's going to be a lot of shit show going on for the entirety of Feb. Really have a retail sentiment flush out, and then maybe into March we could go. But so that's it, guys. Let me know how you're feeling about ICP, how you're feeling about the general market in the comments. If you found anything useful in this video, click that subscribe button. I'm see you tomorrow. Peace.